Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I want to share with you a craft that I just made and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So this is actually the second one of these that I made. Basically it is a paper bag birthday card or a paper bag card, greeting card. Yeah, so I made one last weekend for a friend, but it took me so long to make it that I didn't have any time to film before I gave it to her. So I wanted to make another one so that I could, one, film it, but really so I can give it to my best friend. So her birthday was actually a couple months ago, but I haven't given her a gift yet. Yeah, that's typical of us to just be belated with our gifts, which is fine. So yeah, I finally put together the things for her gift, and I wanted to create this card for her. And I really like how it turned out. So, sorry, sorry for that cough. Um, Basically, in the front here, so it's a paper bag, right? A paper bag just folded in half, basically. And so in the front here, this is a sticky note that I just um, glued onto a thicker cardstock so that it could stay up because I wanted to like do a little pop up thingy. So I put, those pop dots or whatever you call them there. And then these are some cupcakes that I cut out of a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Um, I just like how this looks. And that's a stamp that I have, Celebrate. So I really like that. And then, yeah, this is the inside. Isn't it cute? So it's pretty simple, really, to make these. Well, I mean, it takes me a long time just because I take a long time. But to make the actual, like, card without all the elements on top is pretty easy. So basically, when you have a paper bag, right, it's just flat like this. Just imagine all these things are not here. It's just a flat paper bag with this flap here. All I did was I cut off a little piece from this end because you know the edge of the top part of the paper bag usually has like a little notch right here. So you know you don't necessarily want that. So it's just easy to just slice right there, and then you fold it in half after you cut it, right, so that it's even. And there you go, it's a card. And so, and on this end, what I did, and what you don't necessarily have to do it, but I saw it from another video that someone did that. I cut the edge here of the bottom of the bag to create an extra pocket. So if you don't do that, there's already going to be a pocket. If you glue this down, there's already going to be a pocket at the back here. But to have two pockets, so this is a small pocket, right? Because it ends right here, wherever the bag folds. So that's a shorter pocket. And then to have an extra deeper pocket that goes the length of that, you just slice the edge, the bottom right there. And then you have another pocket. So I have two pockets. And then when you do that, you don't maybe need to do it, but what I did, because it's kind of hard to see, but in the inside of the bag, all these like little things will be flapping up. At least in my bags they are. And so I just took glue and just like wherever there was something flapping up, I just glued it down. And I did that just so when I do stick something in, it doesn't get caught on any of the things that are flapping up, right? So that's why I did that. And just so it looks neater. And then, so this place is blank. You could do something here. You could decorate it. I could decorate it more. I just sort of stopped and I might add more things. And then I also put some scrapbook paper here. So mind you, because I made the mistake twice already, you want to put this paper down first before you start gluing the sides here to make the pockets. because I totally forgot, and I was like, oh crap, I need to. So luckily I was able to lift it up really quick before the glue dried, and then put that paper down. Yeah, and I just sort of took a ruler and just measured as I was going along. So like this is like maybe 3 by 5 or something. I sort of just measured it and then eyeballed to like give a little edge in certain places. And then here I use my border punch, my new border punch. I really like how that turned out. I'm really liking this border punch, the American Crafts one. I'll do a little demo video someday to show you. And then I had the stamp that I stamped. It's not perfect, and I think it's because I don't have like a big block, so I tried stamping without a block. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, so but I think it turned out okay. It just looks like intentional, I hope. And then in the pockets I put a couple of tags that I made. So this is from some scrapbook paper. I really like how that looks. And then like this little luggage looking tag that's also I cut out from some scrapbook paper. And my best friend's name does start with an A, and there happened to be one that had an A on it. It's the only one that had a letter, so I'm glad it was A. So I'll write my little birthday note there. And then here I have another pocket. And so this is the top of the paper bag, right? So naturally, this tag, to prevent the tag from going all the way into the bag, I just from the inside just put a little line of glue in the inside to close up this part, so that it stops the tag from going in. Pretty easy, just from right there. I just put some glue. It's hard to see, it's dark, but you know what I mean. I just sort of reached in there and I didn't even put like glue necessarily all the way down the sides, just in the main part here, just enough to stop any tags from going in. And then in there I made these 2 tags. Again, this is like from some wannabe Project Life cards. This actually I cut out from scrapbook paper. It was like a paper with just months, the different months of the year calendar. And so I just cut out April because her birthday was in April. I'm telling you I'm late, but I already told you. But better late than never. And so I decided to stick it on this tag just to, make it a little bit more fun and personal. So that goes in there. I'll stick it back in later. And then in the back, I just put some more scrapbook paper. I could decorate this some more. So I don't know if I'm done yet. I might do something here, and I might do something there. Or it could just be like this. I think it might be okay. So yeah, that's my little project for today. I'm so happy again with how it turned out. It's just so fun to do. I wouldn't consider myself really crafty, but you know me, I like to buy a lot of craft goods. So I'm really trying my best to start using them and to like make at least one thing every weekend, hopefully. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So this was really fun to make, and I think I might just make more without even having someone in mind, just to have like just these nice personalized or handmade birthday cards for whenever I need to give someone a birthday card. So, and since it takes me a while to craft anything, I should make it in advance. So yeah, anyway, do you guys make these? Have you ever tried? They're really fun. They're simple. They're pretty easy to do. Yeah, so, and if you have any other ideas of what I can do with my pack of like 50 or maybe 100 paper bags, you let me know, and I definitely will check out how to make them. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.